today we're going to have a go with teaching a settle. So a settle is where the dog lays on a mat when you ask them to, or when you place the mat down. So all I use is a standard bath mat. So this bath mat, I think I've had it for years. I tend to use it for lots of things with my dogs. And we're just going to be teaching the dog to settle down on it when they approach the mat and when it's put out for them. So your dog doesn't need to know how to sit or how to lay down or stay or anything like that. And you're not actually going to be asking them to do anything in the early stages. So I've got Riv's dinner here, which I'm going to be using with her. She's very enthusiastic about food. So to begin with, all you do is take a couple of treats out of your bum bag or out of your pocket or whatever you might happen to have. I'm going to throw a treat away to get her away from me. And then I'm going to place the mat out for when she comes back, and I'm just going to start rewarding the mat. So as soon as the dog approaches the mat, you reward it in between their feet, and it's the mat you're placing the treats on. You're not giving the treats to the dog. So you're trying to make the mat more valuable, and you're trying to make the dog want to be on the mat as soon as it's placed down. So I tend to give about 4 to 5 treats, and then I throw one away to get the dog off the mat, and then repeat the process. So if I show you with Riv here, he's very, very hungry at the moment, starving, poor Doberman. Okay, so I'm ready with my mat to place it out when she comes back. I'm going to throw one away to get rid of her. I'm going to place the mat down and just reward the mat. So as soon as she comes back in, I'm rewarding the mat in between her feet. And she can do whatever she wants. She doesn't have to be sitting or laying down or anything. Good girl. Now I'm going to place the mat down again, and as soon as she comes in again, I'm going to reward. Make sure you've got a couple of treats handy. Reward the mat, reward the mat. And as you can see, her front end is lowered, her back end is still up, that's fine. We're just building value in the mat at the moment. Good girl. So stream of dinner food is helpful. And then I say off, and place the mat back down again. Good girl. Well done. That's lovely. What a good girl. So rewarding, keep rewarding. And just building value in the mat being really, really super interesting and a really valuable place to be. So I'm going to do one more off. Place the mat down again. And I'm going to reward again. Yay, good girl. So because her back end went down, I'm going to reward that a lot. So that's really, really good girl. Lots and lots of treats. Good girl. Well done, Riv. Super good girl. So you see, I haven't actually asked her to do anything, but already she's coming in and laying on the mat because it's more comfortable to come and lay down to eat the treats than it is to stand and bend. So you find bigger dogs tend to lay down quicker with this, and smaller dogs tend to stand for longer. That's because it's just easier for them to eat off the floor. So don't worry about that, just keep persevering with it and keep rewarding the mat, because the dog could be sitting, standing, laying down. As long as they're on the mat, that's fine. So I'm going to get rid of her again. Off. I place the mat down. I'm just going to wait a second. Yes, good girl. Well done. So that second there was just me waiting for her to make a choice. And if her choice was just putting her feet on the mat, I would have rewarded it. That would have been absolutely fine. But she did lay down, so she's getting lots and lots of food.